Welcome to Card of Destiny. I'm Pandora. If this video found you, it means it's meant for you to hear. This is a message for you. Today, we'll explore your relationship, how you and your partner see and feel about each other, the current dynamics, and what the future may hold. If you enjoy my readings, please subscribe and share. Your support means the world to me. Let's begin your reading. You, the person who is watching. 10 of Cups, reversed. Let's begin with your heart, because it feels like your heart is aching for something that was supposed to be more fulfilling, more lasting, more emotionally complete than what you've experienced. The reverse 10% of Cups suggests that your vision of happiness in this relationship may feel distant, distorted, or like it never quite materialized the way you hoped it would. This card often points to disillusionment with a dream. You may have poured yourself into this connection with the hope of emotional security, joy, and maybe even the classic happily ever after. But something within it hasn't quite aligned. Perhaps you've been trying to convince yourself that things will get better. Maybe you've overlooked red flags because your love has been so deep, so sincere. But now you're facing the emotional fallout of promises left unfulfilled. There's also an emotional vulnerability here, a sense of having given your all, only to find yourself feeling emotionally empty or misunderstood. You may be questioning whether this person can truly meet you where you are emotionally, or whether your version of intimacy is even compatible with theirs. But underneath the sadness, this card also speaks of clarity. You are starting to see through the illusion. This isn't the end of love. It's the beginning of loving more truthfully, including loving yourself enough to demand the depth and honesty your soul craves. Your heart is wise. It knows what feels like true emotional fulfillment and what feels like illusion. Let it guide you back to yourself. Your partner, the Magus, upright. The Magus in the upright position reveals a partner who is dynamic, clever, and very possibly charming, maybe even magnetic. They have the ability to express themselves in ways that are captivating. They may be highly articulate, persuasive, or someone who seems to always know how to keep things under control. This is someone who can create illusions with words, emotions, and energy. They might not do this maliciously, but there's definitely a sense that they know how to direct attention, spin narratives, or guide situations toward their desired outcome. In a relationship reading, the Magus can signify a person who is operating from the mind more than the heart. They may be highly focused on how the relationship looks, how it performs, or how they present within it, rather than being rooted in emotional authenticity. At their best, they're playful, creative, and can offer a sense of adventure. At their worst, they might be manipulative, evasive, or unreliable. You may sometimes feel like you're dancing to their rhythm, rather than co-creating something mutual. You might also struggle with trusting them fully, because while they say all the right things, their actions may not always match. This card asks you to look at the difference between charm and commitment, between cleverness and depth. Are they truly building something real with you, or are they weaving a web that serves them more than it serves you? Current situation. Lust, reversed. This is a powerful and emotionally raw card to land in the heart of your relationship. Lust reversed in the Thoth deck is not just about passion, it's about repression, inner conflict, and disconnected power. This card speaks of desire gone awry, of wanting something so deeply that it begins to consume you, or perhaps even manipulate your sense of self. There's likely still a magnetic charge between the two of you. The attraction, the intensity, it may still be there, but it's become tangled with other things. Ego, control, shame, insecurity, guilt, or fear. This card reversed suggests that either you, your partner, or both of you are holding back in ways that are limiting the potential of this connection. There's something wild, powerful, and potentially transformative here, but it's being restrained, denied, or misused. It can also reflect imbalances of power. One person may dominate emotionally or mentally, while the other retreats or suppresses their truth. Lust reversed can also indicate that the passion or chemistry has become either overwhelming or distorted, perhaps becoming codependent, addictive, or transactional. This is a wake-up call from the soul. It's saying, you can't build true connection when you're suppressing parts of yourself to make it work. You deserve a love that fuels your fire, not one that burns through your boundaries or dims your light. This moment is a crossroads. The relationship can either become more honest, more raw, more real, or it may dissolve if that truth isn't welcomed. Possible outcome: Adjustment, reversed. This is one of the most spiritually sobering outcome cards in the deck. Adjustment, which corresponds to justice in other decks reversed, shows that if nothing shifts in this dynamic, things will remain out of balance. Harmony cannot be sustained when one person is always bending to accommodate the other. In this position, it warns of emotional misalignment, dishonesty even if subtle, or ongoing patterns of injustice. You may find yourself carrying the emotional weight of the relationship, trying to make it work when deep down it's not balanced or reciprocal. It also reflects inner imbalance. You may lose yourself in the attempt to fix, heal, or adapt to your partner's energy, at the cost of your own truth. Adjustment reverse says, there is no justice in self-sacrifice. There is no fairness in loving someone who isn't meeting you with integrity. This card also cautions against karmic loops. If you've been in similar dynamics before, giving too much, receiving too little, it's likely this situation is echoing that same old lesson. And the universe is gently or loudly asking, will you choose differently this time? It's not a punishment, it's an opportunity, but only if you're willing to confront what's not fair, not honest, and not sustainable. Extra message: Ace of Wands, upright. This card is the fire in your soul, the new beginning that can emerge from this if you choose yourself. The Ace of Wands is a surge of passion, inspiration, personal power, and bold direction. It represents your potential to start fresh, not necessarily with this person, but with your own inner fire. It says your energy, your creativity, your sexual and spiritual life force is calling you to act, to move, to ignite something that belongs only to you. If you've been waiting for a sign to reclaim your spark, to stop settling for emotionally empty spaces or manipulative charm, this is it. The Ace of Wands is not a promise from another person. It's a gift from your soul, reminding you, you don't have to wait for someone else to choose you. You are the flame, you are the start. Use this fire to set new intentions, to burn away illusions, to reclaim your energy and redirect it towards something that truly lights you up. Whether that's a new beginning, a personal goal, or simply choosing peace over drama, you are being handed the torch. What will you do with it? Conclusion: there's no doubt that this relationship is complex. It's filled with energy, emotion, charm, and intensity. But when we peel back the layers, the message is clear. Your emotional needs are not being fully honored. The reverse 10 of Cups speaks of unfulfilled dreams. Your heart has been hoping, waiting, holding on, and now it's tired. Your partner, represented by the Magus, may be enchanting, but they're operating from a place of power, not vulnerability. They know how to talk the talk, but are they meeting you in the heart space where real intimacy lives? The current state of your relationship is ruled by lust reversed, a powerful warning that something essential is being suppressed or misused. The dynamic may be magnetic but imbalanced. One of you may be overpowering, while the other feels increasingly invisible. And unless that changes, the Adjustment card reversed shows that imbalance will continue. There's no harmony when one person is always the one bending, adjusting, and compromising while the other holds all the cards. But here's the light at the end, the Ace of Wands. You still have your fire, you still have your truth, and if you choose to act on it, whether that means reclaiming your voice, walking away, or setting clearer boundaries, you can absolutely start anew. You are not broken, you are becoming, and what you choose next will shape the entire path forward. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this message brought you the clarity you needed. If you enjoyed it, please support my channel. Good luck on your journey.